Alright, we're back. We did it. Boy, I thought I was hot yesterday. What the hell? Today is so much worse heat-wise than yesterday was. I swear it's like 20 degrees warmer where I live right now. I'm also really happy to see that there's like 3 people like watching this stream already, and I haven't done anything except for, well, turn the game on. So that's pretty hype. Welcome everybody. Playing some more Dragon Warrior Monsters today, and I have some cool news for us. Just like last episode, we're going to start off with a little bit of breeding, because I think that's the most exciting thing to actually watch here in this game. So, I just want to introduce you to 2 quick monsters, and it kind of sucks, but we did a quick level 10 with them, and we're not going to see any more of them. We also had to temporarily remove like 2 monsters from our party, which were Rio and Wuku, but they're coming back really soon. I just need to get these monsters to level 10 really quick. Oh, wait, we don't want to talk to this guy really quick. We want to look at our monsters. So, we have Colin and Dead, who are respectively a Robster, I think? Oh, Roboster, and a Dead Noble. And the reason we really wanted these monsters is because, and we actually already had everything to breed these monsters in our farm, but the reason we really wanted to have them is because they are actually going to breed with some monsters that we already have, including Rio, and I believe Blizzardy or Kuno, to make 2 monsters that are going to be permanent, yes, permanent members of our party. So let's just go ahead and get right into it, because this episode might be kind of short. I'm going to try to make it as long as I can, but I'm dying from heat and it was a long day. So let's just go ahead and start this breeding thing. We're going to start off with, wait, not Kuno yet. Actually, yes, Kuno. We're going to breed that Dead Noble, I think, with Kuno. And we're going to get a White King +3. Yes, we are definitely doing this. It's kind of sad to see Kuno go, but Kuno is level 23. We've had him for quite a while now, and they became an awesome spellcaster and already know all the awesome abilities we want them to have. So we're going to breed these 2 together, get our White King, and White King is going to be our new spellcaster and sort of our new healer at the same time. So hopefully all goes well. Yeah, let's just go ahead and hatch it. We want it right away. And I think this monster inherently has heal abilities. I hope it inherently has heal abilities. But as long as it knows, like, heal all. And this one, we are going to actually reuse the name of COLM for a very good friend of mine. Yes, that is totally fine. Yes. We are then going to breed the next 2 monsters together, which is going to be, I think Rio 2 is our first one. Oh, I named 2 Colms. No, we don't want a Gulp Beast, that's the wrong monster. So this is one of my favorite monsters in the game we're about to breed right now, because it's like the beast of beasts. It's like the best beast like in the entire game, and Rio is going to be carried over to this great beast. We're going to get rid of Rio 2, again, sad, but we will get something so much more amazing in return. Alright, we got our egg. We're getting the egg. We're getting the egg back. Inside is a baby King Leo. Yes, we're going to hatch it. I'm also aware that this monster is not necessarily a dog, but I also am aware that the last Rio was also not necessarily a dog, and the first Rio was not necessarily a dog either. Sweet, we got a King Leo. And this one's actually just going to be our regular Rio, because he is going to be, I think, a permanent member for us. Permanent, ooh, not Rio with 2 O's. There, just Rio. Yep. Yes, we'll take Rio. Cool. So let's take a look at our 2 new monsters. We still have 1 in the farm we have to go pick up. And there you have it. So the White King is on our left, and the King Leo's in our middle there. And this monster is nuts. Like, this is one of the best monsters. Oh. That next level requirement says 100. Yikes. Maybe we shouldn't have read that so quickly. We might regret that decision. That might be a decision that we regret immediately. Because 100 experience points where we are in the game right now is really kind of difficult to come by. But maybe we'll keep him? I don't know. That's like one of those super monsters. Where is Wuku? Yeah. We want Wuku back. Alright, so this is the new party. This is the new party, and yes, there's 2 level 1s in this party, so guess what that means? If I could start the montage music of me training up these 2, I definitely would. I can't do that because I am streaming. So we will not do that. But instead, let's go see what these monsters can do. I'm pretty excited to find out. I know the White King will probably be really, really good as a spellcaster, but it's going to take a long time to level up. I didn't think it was 100. I didn't think that was a super monster. I thought that was just a regular monster, but apparently that's a super monster. And the super monsters are actually something you really kind of want to avoid, because there's just not enough experience to go around to actually level them up to where they're good monsters. So I don't really know how this is going to go. This might go just terribly, but we're going to try. We're going to try to beat a few monsters, get some experience, maybe get some levels under our belt. Rio's going to go up like crazy. He's going to get tons of experience. He literally is like going up 25 times faster than that White King is. He should level up really, really quick. Alright, let's get our... It's just gonna get 1 level. Did you see that? Oh my god, did you see that intelligence increase? I don't know if you saw, but it said plus 15. Damn. Alright, we're getting some levels. We got 2 heals. That's good. Rio's learning all kinds of funky abilities all of a sudden. Nice. Got antidote. That's good. Leg sweep is good. We gotta have him learn that Lush Licks ability so he can start licking faces again. That's what we really need. I see an intelligent increase. Wow. What does this move do? Inflict damage to all enemies with a whirlwind. Sweet. So we've only had 1 battle with Rio, but he already has more hit points than our Wuku Dragon does. It sounds like actually White King might not be a permanent member to our party, just because I feel like 100 experience points is just going to stack so hard. It is really hard to level any monsters up with that kind of stat until you're like way, way late game, so we might struggle with that for a while. Or I'll just do like off-screen training or something that nobody can see, so it's not like super boring to watch. But if I do that, then all the other monsters will also get a really, really big level increase, which we kind of want. We want Rio to be like freaking huge. We're going to use this new ability. I've never heard of Infernus before. This is a Rio that can heal people and shoot fireballs and ice breath or something. That's a pretty impressive dog-cat thing, if you ask me. How was everybody else's day today? Was it excellent? Was it stressful? Was it stressful like mine? I hope it wasn't stressful like mine. See if we can get this guy with another... He had a stupid intelligent increase. Like, I'm pretty sure it said 15. Long and hot, not as stressful as mine. It was so... Like, I was in a really nice AC building today, and all I wanted to do was get out of that hot... Or that into the hot out of the AC building. It was just... It was one of those things where I'd rather have been outside. Ayo, those are good stat increases. Got some Rob magic, got some Lush Licks. We like that ability. You're definitely not in an AC building. He actually wasn't that bad, but the big issue was that he came like a day early. Like, we were expecting him. I was expecting him to come tomorrow, and he just showed up today, and I like had just gotten to work. I was like, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. I'm like, prepared in no way. I need answers for questions, and I don't have them. And it was just awful. That part wasn't very fun. But he was actually in a pretty good mood. So I guess it could have gone a lot worse. How long do you think this is going to take to level up? Yeah, I don't like really being caught off guard with... I mean, I definitely flourish in that kind of environment to be caught off guard, but... I don't know. When it comes to stuff like that, when there's already things that I have to like worry about for the day to make sure it runs smoothly, is like, come on, man. I'm just trying to be a good employee. Let me do it. But he was in a good mood. It could have got a lot worse. It actually, overall, I gotta say it didn't go bad. Yeah, look at that intelligence increase. It's plus 13. Dang. Rio's getting plus 10s a lot. We like that. We definitely like plus 10s. He's probably got a whole lot of health pool to work with already. It's probably got a lot of attack and defense too, because they both went up by 10 like twice right there. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're trying to get to. This the reason I like this this particular Rio monster as much as I do is because he will learn an ability. It's not twin hit, it's like bi hit or something, bi hit, and it will allow him to attack twice in the same turn, but each attack does like 75% damage, and then that move can get upgraded to like a quad hit ability where he can attack 4 times and they all do like 60% damage. And so he just ends up doing just this crap ton of damage, physical damage to other monsters, and it's just he's like your main hitter for fights for the rest of the game. He's like that quad hit ability is like exactly what you want when you're trying to take out those metal monsters that give you like a ton of experience points. That's the ability. That's the great ability, and then like Metal Cut is another one. And hopefully somebody just learns it. I don't think we bred Metal Cut into any of these monsters, sort of regretfully. But, I don't know, it might be okay. It might turn better than expected. But it's going to be, yeah, that bi-hit and quad-hit ability is nutty. Really, really nutty. It's like, it's actually going to allow us to beat the really hard boss monsters later, and then super carry us through all the Starry Night tournaments. And that's why I want him to be like a permanent monster on our squad. He is only +3, I'd like it if he was like +7 or 8. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I just wanted to get the monster. I was not feeling very patient. I just wanted the monster. Luku is still going to be our big hitter for right now, just because he has like 8 extra levels over everybody else, and way more levels than Cullen has. That intelligence increase. Yeah, I'm definitely going to just keep trading. That intelligence increase was +20. Damn. Dang, that's like, your intelligence is like, essentially, like how much damage you're doing with your spells in this game, I think. And so the higher that is, the more damage you'll actually do with your spells. And so the fact that he's getting like twice what an incredibly strong monster is, like Rio, is pretty great. But like I said, he's just going to take forever to level up. Oh, we should actually be using our seeds. I forgot we had seeds. Because we have 2 permanent monsters here. So we're going to use a defense seed. Oh, we're actually going to use an intelligence seed on Rio, because he's a monster that doesn't have too much intelligence built into him. Yeah, we like intelligence. We like that. And for this game, for you to like learn new moves, your intelligence stat has to be high enough. So to give him like +10 really quick or whatever is pretty solid. And then we'll just randomly give a defense seed over. Why not? That's all of our seeds. Cool. There's another one. Right, ha. Intelligence, I don't think, is Rio's strong suit, is what I'm saying. I think that maybe... and it is finally, we bred a Rio boy, by the way. All the other iterations of Rio that we have is, who is here? Who is that? Is it... Could it be? Is it Rio? I hope so. Hey! Hey! Welcome to the stream. Ellen Tari's mommy. Hey, we had an Ellen on our team, and it was a cat. And now we sort of have a cat, but it's named Rio. Welcome, welcome. How did your day go today? Were you melted? Was it really, really hot outside and you didn't know what to do, and so you just stayed inside in a nice AC building like I did? Sorry, there's going to be a little chat delay. I think I checked it earlier, and it's supposed to be like 6 or 7 seconds. Welcome, welcome. I'm super happy. I didn't expect to see you today. That was awesome. The park was nice. Did you get to go to the park? She could just be typing a lot. Hey, we got some heal up abilities. Rio just learned a bunch of new moves. We like that. I feel like maybe I should have gone to the park, but at like 6 a.m. this morning when it was nice and cool outside. Now I'm just like hanging out in my recording area, and there's a hot computer to my left, there's a hot computer to my right. The window's open, which is probably a bad idea because it's probably still hotter outside than it is in my room, but I was hoping the shade would come to me sooner. It didn't. It's just still hot. It's still awful. Elentari's mom, you probably... I think this is your kind of game. I think you would like this game. It's way more like fantasy nerdy like type than I think you're that type. It's not like it kind of has some Pokemon things to it, but it's super way more nerdy. You can start if you want to throw some shade my way, I'm ready. We can have a roast Evan moment if you guys want. I'm down. I'm down for a roast Evan in the comments. I think I can probably handle it. Oh my gosh, it's freaking warm. Rio learned that cool ability, right? Yeah, we'll use that. Today did roast me already. I think, yeah, I mean, I can take constructive criticism today. I'm sensitive, you know. Tomorrow's supposed to be even warmer than today. I was talking to my mom today on the phone. That's the word I'm looking for. I was talking to my mom on the phone, and they live like 2 hours south from me, for those of you who don't know. And they live 2 hours south from me, which just means that like it's usually like 5 degrees hotter-ish, 4 or 5 degrees hotter where they are versus where I am. And every time I like call her and talk to her about how it's like so hot up there, she's like, "Oh yeah, it's like that much, but even warmer." Well, whenever I only have her in the winter months when it's way colder up here. But goddamn, it is just so warm. I can't do it. I feel bad for all those black and white doggos out there, and those long-furred kittens that have to deal with this. I'm here like not wanting to wear anything at all. Oh, you have to go. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I gotta go down south tomorrow morning. Maybe down south has air conditioning. Is this like those time of years that like if you like take your dog for a walk or whatever, you gotta take them like by a lake or a body of water just so they jump in and stay cool? Maybe somebody should take me for a walk and put me in the water and make me jump in so I can stay cool. Maybe there needs to be a walk Evan hour. That'd be legit. Oh, there's another seat up here. I haven't checked recently on it. I've been staring at the chat, so I haven't really checked very recently on how well we're doing. I would settle for a take Evan fishing. I would do that. Usually fishing implies that there is water nearby, and I think that's something that is cool. Oh, sweet, an attack seed. We haven't even seen an attack seed yet. We have so many pork chops. We don't want pork chops. I wonder who we're gonna give our attack seed to. Definitely Rio. He's gonna be the one who has those like quad hits later in the game. We want that. I would take Rio to the water if I wasn't like working every day and then getting off and having super fun streaming. I was gonna record today with my friend Colin, and it just kind of fell through. I got off work way too late. He wanted to go do this trivia thing, and we just need to get a schedule down is the issue. Once we get a schedule down, we'll actually be able to record that stuff. Ooh, we got a crit. 168 damage. Damn, who was that? I don't know who crit right there, but it was a pretty big crit. Learned Ice Bolt. Yeah, this guy is literally only level 5. It's taken us this long to get him to level 5. Oh, this is kind of a cool map. So, the map that we're on right now is a map that is actually one of those maps that is completely set. And there's a particular path you have to take in this map in order to get to the Mystic Hole. And so I actually did this earlier off screen when I was training those other monsters, but it's that path every single time. You go up and to the right, and then you go to the middle path in the upper quadrant of that last one. Everywhere else leads you to like nonsense. It gets so confusing if you like just walk the other way. We also met a monster tamer while I was training off screen that we just fought just for the experience. She had a phoenix, which would have been kind of cool to breed with our Blizzardy to make a Rainhawk, but I knew that was a super monster that I didn't want because it's another one of those ones that takes like 100 experience to get to the next level. So we didn't really want that, but it's one of those great super monsters. If you have it at the end of the game, I'm sure it's really, really strong. But this stage of the game, I'm very much worried about our Rake King. I'm pretty worried about him. He's got a cool sprite though. He looks good. He looks kind of like dead and evil. He's super smart. He's like the smartest zombie you've ever seen. He's got intelligent growth like you wouldn't believe. Okay, so let's see if Ryo is finally hitting harder. Okay, not quite. Ryo isn't quite hitting harder than Wuku yet. Wuku's the only one I didn't have a plan for in our other party. I found a potion, nice. Like, I had the plans for the other two while we had them to get these two monsters that we have now, the King Leo. Doesn't it seem kind of fitting? It also looks like Colin in a funky way. Alright, so what we're gonna we're gonna make an attempt. We're gonna make an attempt to going to the Starry Shrine to see if we can beat everybody in that area so we can unlock a new one, because we really want to start fighting stronger monsters. We can't just do that weak ass level up crap anymore. We gotta get to some better Traveler's Gates here. So let's just see if we can win. I think we have enough money. You were waiting for me. This king is giving me permission to compete in C class and beyond. Hooray! Only those who survive S class can participate in Starry Night Tournament. We're just gonna do this one. Yeah. And probably get our ass kicked, I'll be honest. I feel like this is not gonna go well with two brand new monsters. I mean, one of them is pretty strong already. Probably strong enough to do it, but I really feel like that White King's gonna die, like, immediately in here. We got a Spiky Boy, a Stub Bird, followed by another Spiky Boy. Colin, I'm just gonna have you go mix, Ryo go nuts. Let's just go with that. See what that does. Okay, I'm fine with that. That was okay damage. Oh, Rain Slash, that hits everybody? Crap. It didn't do a lot of damage, though. Okay, this is going okay for right now. We got a Sleep Spell off. Okay. Oh, we don't really like it when they fly high in the sky. It means they're gonna, like, slam down and do a bunch of damage. I think that's what that means. Oh, nice. We killed him. We didn't really take any damage at all. Alright, first round's done. 2 more rounds to go. Let's see what this guy's got. Oh, crap. He's got one of those Rogue Knights that... that's not good. He's got 2 healers and a Rogue... That Rogue Knight was, like, the one from the last time we did this that, like, had those really strong hits on us. I don't know how well we're going to do against him. Probably not very well. Considering this one is probably stronger than the last one. Oh, we killed a healer already, though. That's good. Can we get the other healer? Nice. Okay. No, don't slash Ryo. That's bad. Don't do that. Oh, this is going better than expected. This is going much better than expected. Alright, we got that. Last battle. Hey, it's Master Tito again. We know this guy. He's got a box and a circle. And we're going to try to beat that box and a circle. Look at his cute... He's got, like, cute little sprites. Alright, he's got a box slime, a rock slime, and another box slime. I think we can... Maybe we can do this. I don't really know what any of these monsters do. Ooh, that's a pretty strong move. Blazemore. Oh, he's gonna up the defense. Uh-oh. They're setting up on us. We just gotta go all out and try to kill them really, really quick. We probably won't kill them really, really quick. But we're gonna try. Look how funny looking those box slimes are. They're just like... They're exactly what you think they would be. They are boxes, and they are made of slime. Box slime. And the rock slime looks like he's like a little tiny Cyclops. Or maybe he like can't... No, he looks like the eyeball of a Cyclops, but the eyeball of a Cyclops like also has a Cyclops eye. You know what I'm saying? That's what he looks like. Or maybe the tear of a Cyclops. Like ice jello sounds good. Like frozen jello. Frozen jello against me that's cooling me down sounds good. It's just too hot. I think we're gonna win this. I think we got this. We just gotta make sure we keep hitting. Oh, that's gonna knock Column out, though. That was good damage. Looks like if Rio's poop had an eyeball. Alright, we won. We did it. Better than expected. Yay! So we beat Tito again. That's the second time we've beaten Tito in this arena. Go us. I bet he wants to breed monsters again. The king has opened a room, Joy and Wisdom, for you. Stronger monsters awaiting. Great. And that's exactly where we're going next. Heck with everything else. We're just going right there. Hopefully there's some monsters in here that actually give good experience points, because we could really use some experience points right now. That class was surprisingly easy. Now I need a vote, though. We're at the room of Joy and Wisdom. We go right to Wisdom, and we go left to Joy. Which one do we start with? Are we going to Wisdom to the right, or Joy to the left? Which one is it gonna be? Which one will it be? I've got to vote for Joy. Alright, to Joy. Joy, again, I always do this. Right to Wisdom, left to Joy. Okay, we're going to Joy. Joy is the first one. What kind of monsters do you think are in Joy? Do you think they're joyful or terrifying? Do you think it's like a... I don't know. Oh, it's the Gate of Joy, but there's like the most terrifying monsters you've ever seen in them. The happiest monsters are in this. We found like 59 gold in a chest right away. That didn't go so bad. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. We got a pork chop. We don't really care about that. Damn it, dead end. Dang it! We had a dead end. We gotta keep going. Gotta be better. Do better. There's an apple. There's an apple in here. There's an apple in the Joy. He looks pretty happy. He looks a little terrifyingly happy, but he's got a smile on his face. Do you have such little faith in our team of Rio, Wuko, and Colin that we're not gonna win? I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna win the whole dang thing. Learned ramming, squall hit, big trip, nice. Oh crap, we gotta get rid of some moves. We're keeping Lush Licks. We like that move. Let's get rid of Firebane and probably Squall Hit. We're not really trying to hit first. Oh, we actually don't like ramming either. Never mind. We'll get rid of ramming. We can definitely do it. We're gonna win the thing. We're definitely gonna win the thing. We got this. All right. Where is this next? We found the first Mystic Hole is ours. We found it. And all there is are apples and I have a pine cone. What do you think that thing is to the left? It's called a Sacer, but it looks like a pine cone. It looks like an evil pine cone. Do you think maybe the evil pine cone and the evil apple are like working in tandem? Like maybe there's some kind of like, I don't know, some kind of secret society of like tree droppings in this? There could be. That's all we're finding is pine cones and apples. I have no idea what that is. I don't get it. Maybe he's... Oh, maybe... Does he have, like, little hands on him? They're sending the children for us. They are. It's that tree that we beat in, like, episode 1. That old mean tree that was, like, cutting down all the other trees. Because it wanted its seed to succeed over all the other trees. And then these are its seeds. These are the seeds. These are the seeds of that tree. This is a new, Mystic Hole that we haven't been to before. This, like, kind of, like, gray, I think, purpley. It's a Mad Pecker. He's kind of cool. I like the Mad Pecker. Oh, he's got in for more. Yikes, we should be a little more careful of that. Succeed. Get it? Do you get it? Succeed. Nice. Rio now knows how to lick multiple people's faces at once. That's great news. That's the wrong monster. Map magic, please. Alright, the hole is way over here. That map magic ability is... What a great discovery. What an excellent discovery that we found. Now that we can actually, like, get through these a little bit quicker and not just dwell. Not just like dwell between all the games, be like, oh, where's the next hole? Let's go find it. We can find it right away. I didn't even know that was a thing in this game. I had no idea. Snail. Alright, level 6 with a plus 17 increase. Dang, dude. It doesn't tell. Oh, I haven't even looked at it. Let's take a look at these stats real quick. So, Rio's got 105, this Dragon's got 89, and this guy's got 121. But he's like half the level. He's less than half the level of everybody else, and he has more intelligence than anybody. That's pretty great. We like that. He's just so smart. Oh, nice. We got a cool shop. These shops are great. I don't know if I ever said it, but these shops let you sell things for like a sort of an absorbent amount of money. We can sell 2 lava staffs. We're gonna... we might sell this elf water. We're gonna sell both elf waters. And hope we don't lose, because if we lose like all of our items, I think. We have 2 sirloins with us, but I think we're gonna keep them in case we find something we really, really want to try to capture. I really hope we don't lose, because we lose like so much money if we lose. You lose all of your items when you die in this game, and you lose... you might lose all of your money too. I can't remember if it's half your money or all of your money, but it's a lot. This chest is blocking the way. Oh, nice! We got a mimic. This is one of those really, really cool monsters that is like it masks itself as a chest throughout the world, and then it's actually kind of a scary monster too, because he knows an ability that just one-shots monsters, but it's not likely to hit like whatsoever. But on the off chance it does hit, you just lose a monster straight out, and that can kind of suck. It's Bolt Slash, and I don't know. What does this ability do? Let's try Sap. Maybe Sap does something good. Bolt Slash. Nice. Has no effect. That's good. So he used that word beat or defeat or something. Oh, it's a defense drop. Cool. And that'll make your monsters instantly faint. It's very scary. It's very, very scary. Especially because it technically has a chance to hit all of your monsters at the same time. It's a very low percent. It's like has a 5% chance to hit everybody at once. But if it does hit everybody at once, you just wipe and lose. And it's a really fast monster that uses that ability right away. So that happens to me, like, I feel like once every time I play this game. Where one of those mimics, you walk up to it thinking there's some gold in the chest, and all of a sudden all your team's dead, and you have to go back. Gosh darn, it's so freaking hot. Does anybody have any good plans for Father's Day? It comes up, it's on Saturday? Or is it Sunday? I know it's this weekend. Is it Saturday or Sunday that Father's Day is on? Oh, we got Vivify. Nice. We definitely want Vivify. We're going to get rid of Squall Hit. And we'll get rid of... Oh, what are we going to get rid of? We'll probably get rid of Big Trip. It's always on a Sunday. No plans. I never remember what important days things were on. I feel like well, I guess I remember what days Thanksgiving is on, I guess. I know that's on a Thursday. I remember my favorite holidays, probably. It's probably what I do. I think I'm actually going to go, in a surprising turn of events, visit my parents. We will see how that goes. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go visit my folks. I'm going to go 2 hours into the more hot zone. See how that is for me. I do remember opening day. I know what that is. Sometimes I remember my own birthday. Sometimes. It helps to have a lot of friends to have birthdays like around the birthday that I have. Because I know when their birthdays are coming up, then mine must also be coming up. Alright, we gotta kill this couple. We gotta start getting through these Mystic Gates. Mystic Holes, not Mystic Gates. How many do we have to go, really? We have 13? I've only done 5 of them. Yikes. We should probably heal. Where's our heal reminder? You guys are supposed to remember. You guys are supposed to remind me to heal. What the heck? Just as long as my driver's license doesn't expire. I don't think it will. I think I still have the same photo on my driver's license that I took when I was 16. I think that when I renewed it when I was 21, they just used the same photo and turned it sideways. And then when but it's like, I don't know. I feel like some of the ones that I see like really look like the people that I'm like IDing and stuff. But mine is like, I'm like so young in it. Like this was literally like 10 years ago I took that photo. More than 10 years ago I took that photo. But yeah, they gave me like a mail-in option or something to where I could just, if I wanted to go in, I could take a new photo. If I didn't want to go in, they would just use the old one. And I was like, why would I go in? To just save myself a trip. Heck with that. So I didn't go in, saved myself the trip, and now I have an 18-year-old photo on my driver's license. Ooh, look at the eyeball. That guy's name is just Eyeball. But he's got a lot more to him than just an eyeball. He's got lashes. Is that what it... They took the pic when you renewed yours? They didn't give you like an option to like go in and... Or sorry, not go in and just use an old photo? Also, is this the first or second time you renewed your license? Oh, it did look like Mike Wazowski, you're right. That's a good point. Boo. Ooh, look at that increase. That was really good. Dang. Dang, that increase, like, everything was, like, plus 10 at there at, like, a minimum for Colin there. He had, like, 4 stats go up by plus 10, and then he had his giant intelligence stat go up. I've renewed mine twice, because when I was 16 I got it, and then I had to renew it when I was 21, and then I had to renew it again 5 years later when I was 26. Oh. Did you have to go get a new picture when you dropped your wallet in the lake? Did they like make you like start over completely? Or did they have like everything on record and you were just like, yeah, that's all right, you can put that on there? Like your address was the same, everything was the same. Well, your address probably wasn't the same. Oh, there's another box up here. Let's see what's in it. Oh, okay. I feel the amount of times I've seen, I don't know what it is about me. Maybe it's just because I've seen so many other people drop things in the lakes that I don't know. I just don't. I feel like I never drop anything in the lake. I just feel like it never happens. I'm gonna get rid of ice air. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I think I can't remember you know what my wallet's not nearby me right now, or else I would grab it and check. But it might be my current address on there, because all I had to do is like update my address, I think, for my last one. I think that's all I had to do. I might have jinxed myself. I mean, look, if my time is coming to where I need to drop a wallet or a phone in the water, so be it. I have made a very long run without doing it so far. So far, we've done a great job not doing that. Where's this freaking hole? I won't ever drop the rod. I'll break a bone before I drop the rod. 100%. I will not drop the rod. And my phone, I feel like I just throw my phone like in the bottom of the boat every time I go fishing. Like, it's not gonna fall out unless the boat like tips over. Or, I don't know, I don't know. I usually don't have my phone in my hand very much when I'm fishing. I'm usually too busy catching better fish and bigger fish. I do know that from experience. I would never drop a rod into the water. I would go in after it. It could be a crappy rod that's like $20 from your local fishing store. Or it could be one of my really expensive fly rods. But either way, I'm going in. I'm going in after it. One pork chop that we don't have room for. We don't have any room for that pork chop. I might be stopped by part of the boat. That is something that might happen to me. I could see that. Although, stopped or just inconvenienced by. Yes. It was really nice to be caught. Everybody has that dream of being swept off their feet. And I have that dream of being caught by a boat. And I have fulfilled that dream. It was slightly more painful than I would have. Ooh, look at these monsters. These are mummies. They're wrapped in bandages. We got mummies. I don't like this whole slashing Rio thing. I feel like that's happened a lot so far. What do you think? What do you think fish dream about? That's a good question. It's an open floor discussion. What do fish dream about? They dream about Marissa. Oh no, she made it funny. She did it funny. I saw it. God. Don't break your rib. It's like, it is the most obnoxious thing for like a month straight. It is the most obnoxious thing. So this blue ice looking stuff on the screen, it's not a glitch. It's actually really similar to that poison stuff that we were seeing in some of the other places, but this particular poison I think does 10 damage. Let's test it. Yeah, it does 10 damage to each of your monsters. So if you step on like 5 of them in a row, you're in really, really rough shape. We're trying to use a skill right now. That's what we're doing. Magic, yeah. Fish dream about garlic. They might. They might, judging by how much they love it. Oh, look at the babble. I like this Joy Gate that we went into. It's got some funky looking monsters. I don't know how I feel about the Pinecone one. I don't really like the Pinecone, but I really like the mummy, and I like that little like bubbling slime thing. That was kind of cool. Catch the puddle. We'll try to catch the puddle. I mean, we can't catch the puddle right now. It's already dead. We already killed it. But we'll try to next time. If the opportunity presents itself, we will try to get that puddle. We're gonna drop a piece of meat into the puddle. And we're gonna hope that the puddle likes us enough to be our puddle. Gotta go way around this thing to not get hurt. Out encounter, probably get hit more anyway. Oh, okay, here we go. There's a puddle. There's a puddle. We got the puddle. I'm probably not gonna feed it a sirloin because I'm not like super hyped about a bubble or a little babble puddle thing. He kind of looks like a scientist like spilled something on the ground out of a vial that came to life, and it looked like that. Like it kind of wow, we didn't kill that thing. It's like it basically looks like Flubber. In fact, if we catch it, that's our name for it. Something joyful indeed. What is happening to our team right now? Are we just like losing? What is this? Alright, hold on. Let me see what we got here. We got a rib. Let's try a rib. I would definitely name it Flubber, but we only have 4 characters to work with because this game is really, really old. We keep missing the bubble. Gosh darn it. Wow, and he poisons things. Flub. I think Flub's the way to go. Oh yeah, we'll take you. That's Babble. We're gonna name him Flub. Flub. I have to like... It's really awkward to type this stuff in. I mess it up every time. Flub. We're not gonna take Flub with us, unfortunately. We're just gonna send it back to the farm. And maybe use it for some breeding opportunities later. It sounds creepy, but that's exactly what you're doing in this game. You just breed monsters until they become better. What kind of route do we have here? A sexy puddle. If only we had more characters. What a great name Sexy Puddle is for a monster. Rio learned an ability called Vivify, which randomly, not really randomly, but he will sometimes, if you use that ability on a dead monster, revive that monster, so you can actually keep going in Traveler's Gates, even if one of your monsters is dead. But it's not like 100% guarantee if it works or not. I think it needs to be like, upgrade to the next move, so it would become, I think, it's a move called Revive, and then it works 100% of the time. But for right now, we're just gonna have to settle for maybe he'll come back to life. Let's see. Let's try this Rain Slash ability. That seems like a cool ability. I think it's based on like your actual attack damage instead of like your intelligence, so maybe Rio is a little bit stronger using Rain Slash or whatever that was. Yeah, Rain Slash. Oh, like slashes everybody. Nice. Okay, I'm into it. So we got Boom. Got Boom from the Wuku. Okay. I'm pretty curious. I really want to know what kind of monster we're going to find at the end of all this. If anybody's unaware in the chat, at the end of all these Traveler's Gates you go through, there's like always a boss monster. Great, we got Heal All. There's a really strong boss monster that if you don't beat it, it's basically exactly like losing. And it kind of sucks. But the boss monsters are super strong. You actually have to like plan your moves out accordingly. You heal your monsters during the battle. It's not just like these little battles we have going on here where we can just kind of go through them relatively easily. It's not really like that. Alright, this is the last. This is 13 out of 13. You notice how the music changed. That's how we know. That's how we know we're at the end. Alright, here's the hole. Crap. I guess we're gonna have one more encounter before it. Let's just go for a straight out fight. See what happens. Rio's hitting people pretty hard. He's doing like 80 damage a shot right now. We like that. We definitely like that. These eyeballs are just weird. They kind of look like, I don't know. They kind of look like they have like bird legs. Like they sort like their bottom half sort of looks like a chicken that's like featherless, you know. And then it's just the eyeball sitting on top with eyelashes that use too much mascara. Now it's dripping off the other side. Plus 10, plus 10, plus 4, plus 10. Oh man, dude. Whew. Those level ups from that guy is just nutty. Wait, he knows heal, right? Yeah. Can we use a little heal? Little tiny heal. We don't need a big heal, just a small heal. Let's do this on everybody. Does he have a lot of like magic points? Not really. Nobody really has an exorbitant amount of magic points. They look like the green monster from Lilo and Stitch. I can't remember what those look like. Those aren't ringing a bell to me right now. Okay, we've healed. We're going in the last hole. Oh. Ooh. This is pretty interesting. It's like we have a monster doing an interpretive dance in front of an audience. Let's talk to it. Hello. Look at my cool steps. Yeah, I see him. Should we, like, mimic him? Are we doing it? Are we showing him up? Why don't you dance with me? Ah, well, I was trying to. Oh, it's a funky bird. Look at that chicken. Wow. Monster she's thinking of is called Pleakley. Is that how you say that? Pleakley? We got a funky bird on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. It is funky looking. Let's try to lick it, I guess. We're gonna try to lick this thing. Let's back to it, actually. I think we can use Bolt Slash on this, it'll probably be effective. And then we're gonna try to defense drop. Lick its face. Yes, it works every time. Funky Bird's defense drops to 1? Is that what that said? I don't really know what that said. It said something about it dropping to 1. Sick lick. Well, let's just attack it normally, I guess. I don't know. Was that us doing it by licking its face? Defense drops to 1. Yeah. So he's got, like, no defense now. Okay. Maybe it's just a sort of... I don't know. It's kind of a weird monster. That's not the right move. We just want to keep licking its face over and over again. There we go. This is the strat. Lick the chicken. Lick that chicken. This is the strategy for all of our boss fights, by the way. Lick first, ask questions later. All we do is lick, 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 no matter what. That's all we do. Oh, that didn't work that time. Crap. He's gonna do something bad to us. He performs the Panda Dance. Okay. Oh, that confuses us? We don't like that. Confusion's bad because it'll make us hit ourselves. We don't like that at all. Perform the Hustle. Oh, it's a heal move. Interesting. This bird just dances over and over again. Yikes. That's not great. That's not great. We're going to use a heal really quick on ourselves because Wuku is confused, and hopefully he stops being confused. That would be really nice. So he stops hitting our own monsters. Like, just hitting Rio because he's confused. And meanwhile, we're doing no damage to this funky bird. Come on, Wuku, get out of confusion. Get out of confusion. So it turns out licking works some of the time. Jeez, we cannot, like, we've gotten hit by confusion every single time. Like, every single time he's been confused, we've hit ourselves. Crap. Well, luckily, Funky Bird's attack is like crap. He did like 8 damage to us. That was nothing. He's gonna try to make us kill ourselves, which he's doing a very good job of. Like, an incredibly good job of. Jeez. Alright, Wuku's not confused anymore, thank goodness. Hopefully he doesn't use that move again. That makes him confused. Sweet. Alright, if we could just keep doing this rotation, we're in pretty good shape. Does this guy do anything else? He's got Ice Bolt, Defense, Sleep. I don't know, we'll just attack. I guess. The licks are coming through pretty well. Getting these licks in there. Come on, get him. Get him, get him, get him. So you can kind of see, if you haven't watched these boss battles before, it's way different than like just a regular battle. These are actually like the hardest ones. Pretty much the hardest battles in the games are these boss battles. Mostly the reason that they're hard is because you have to go through those Traveler, like all those Traveler gate holes. And then you have to battle it, so if your monsters are kind of roughed up or anything, then it makes this battle a whole lot more difficult. Whereas, the ones that we were battling earlier when we had to just battle like 3 monster tamers in a row, it wasn't too bad because even if you lose, all that happens, you don't lose any items or anything. All that happens is you have to pay more gold to try again, and that's it. That's all that happens. So these ones can be a little more stressful, and you got to make sure you're doing the right thing every single turn. I don't know how much health this Funky Bird has, but I hope it's less. I hope it's less than like 3,000. I think all the numbers are like stocked in here on like how much health these things have. I couldn't tell you what those numbers are. I haven't played this game that much, but pretty much you just keep hitting them over and over and over again and try to make them not hit you, especially this Funky Bird, because he knows that confusion dance, and that's really, really powerful against a team that hits really hard already, because we'll be hitting ourselves the whole time. We'd rather not do that. He keeps doing this hustle, though. He performs the hustle. He's hustling out here. This bird be hustling, healing himself. I hope we get this Funky Bird. That would be cool. Oh, I wonder if Sick... it probably doesn't. I was thinking about if Sick Lick were to work on like a Metal-y. That would be really cool because they have like stupid high defense, like 999. And apparently... Oh, nice, we killed it. We knocked out the Funky Bird. Hey, and the Funky Bird wants to join us. Heck yeah. Let's name the Funky... Oh, his name is Funk. That's a pretty good name. Should we name him something besides Funk? Funk's not bad. We got the funk. Yeah. We got that funk. It's a bird. A tiny dancing bird. Yeah. We like funk. I like funk too. I like the funk. Yep, we're going to keep funk. I'm good with funk. We're not going to take funk with us, but we're going to send it back to the farm so we can use him later. That was pretty good. Did you enjoy dancing? We sure did. We danced and we licked and we had a nice time. And that's what we did today. Thank you. We beat the Funky Bird. You're going to call me Funky Evan. Nice. That is my new name, Funky Evan. Heck with Evan E Gaming. It's Funky Evan from now on. I heard there's a man called the Metal Man who lives in the village, and he likes tiny metals. Why don't you bring them to him? That's a good idea. I don't think we have any tiny metals right now, but we have visited him before. Sweet. Alright. Sweet, we got a nerd for our journey. So it's going to be a shorter episode today, like I said, and we're just about at that hour mark, which is where I wanted to be, so we're actually going to wrap this stream up sort of early. I'm going to train a little bit, I think, on the side, just to get particularly that Colin monster up a little higher. I'm not too big of a fan of... Oops, I accidentally clicked out. Not too big of a fan that he's a 100 experience monster. I didn't think he was that strong. So I'm going to do some off-screen training. We'll get back here maybe tomorrow, some other time this week. Then we have another Traveler's Gate to get through, and we're actually a little over halfway done with the game right now. So there's actually not going to be that many more episodes, but the game does start to get a whole lot harder from this point on. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching today. Come on and tune in next time. I don't know what we'll be doing. I don't know how strong everybody's going to be. Maybe we'll be right here and everybody will be exactly the same. But hit those follow buttons so you know that when I'm streaming, and you can gosh, I keep clicking off this thing. I keep wondering where the music's going. But yeah, I'll see you guys around here next time. Thanks again. Bye.